All right, lead heads. We are back with another episode of the Talking Lead podcast. It's 2024, right? Get the year right?
I think so.
Something along those lines. Anyway, we're here. We're all good. Made it through the holidays, made it through the new year. Some of us just got back from the new year.
Some of us.
Others never left, right?
Yeah.
So welcome in, lead heads. We appreciate you tuning in to the Talking Lead podcast. I'm your host, Lefty. In case you don't know me, if you're new to the show, we appreciate you going to Instagram. Give us a follow on Instagram. Go to our website. Check us out on our website. You can get all our past episodes on our website over there. It's called Leadcast. Instead of a podcast, we call them Leadcast. I kind of got a theme going with the Talking Lead. And what do we do here on the Talking Lead?
Leducation.
Did I lose you? Are you back?
We're back.
We got storms brewing here.
Couldn't tell.
In Twitchy. I think we're getting ready to lose some towers and whatnot. There's some strong ass wind. Is it blowing there where you're at, Prentiss?
Yeah, we got tornado warnings kicking right now, and we're like 60+ mile an hour wind gusts, I guess.
Well, now we're here in Tennessee. Then you're all the way down in Florida, and we're feeling it here. So.
Well, Florida had Panhandle had tornadoes that hit, so you guys over there in the Panhandle got blasted. I don't know where you are, Chad or Hammer, but
East Coast.
Okay, you're on the East Coast. Yeah, those guys got waylaid this morning.
Yeah.
That's all the stuff that hit me last night
in Texas. So we got Texas, we got Florida, we got Tennessee represented here today. All the cool states. But welcome in, leadheads. I don't remember what I was saying before we lost the signal there, so I'm sure it was gibberty jobberty goobity goosh. So nothing you want to hear. I'm going to introduce my guest now. I've rambled on enough, and for our listening audience, to my right on the screen, we've got our newest sponsor to the show and a good friend, longtime friend of mine over at Whiskey River Beef, Prentiss Holt, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, Prentiss.
Thanks, sir.
Prentiss
Good to be here.
You got some new logoed apparel there too, I see.
Yeah, man, we're launching a new swag line. That'll be on site here in about a week or two. So go over to the site, check us out. We're gonna have some really cool stuff hitting the site pretty soon.
Right. WhiskeyRiverBeef.com. You guys go there. And then as we're Brady bunching it here, down below me, from the great state of Texas, ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him, you can't get enough of him. Ton of Fun Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
It's happening.
Welcome in, buddy.
Still here. What's going on, guys?
Yes. And there's a reason why we've got Ton and Prentiss on this special episode with KELTEC. So as you guys will see, diagonally down from me, down that way, below Prentiss, is our good friend. He's calling himself Fat Chad now, but it's Hammer, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Hammer with KELTEC Weapons. Welcome in.
Howdy, y'all.
Hammer time.
Fat Chad, really, bro? Just killing me, man.
It's my first show in my marketing position.
Dude,
There you go, buddy.
Right. So Hammer has been promoted. Are you the brand manager?
Brand specialist.
Ooh.
Brand specialist.
I got a
I
new
think that's-
business card to prove it.
Oh,
That's better than a brand manager, isn't it?
I guess so.
Do I got to change my business cards now? Is that what we're calling ourselves?
Damn. That business card I've ever seen. We have a guy that was like just the company courier here, and he just drove around to all the distributors, like dropping off parts and everything. And he's like, I need a fancy title. So he got vehicular logistician put on his business card.
Nice.
That one.
Bro, that's real.
I mean, you got to justify your existence, right? Somehow. So, congratulations, Hammer.
Thank you.
Excited to have you there working with us here on the Talking Lead podcast. So, as you listeners know, longtime listeners know, Chad Enos used to be the face of KELTEC. Now we've got this beautiful, handsome, bearded Viking Hammer joining us. And you can't take calls during the show. Did anybody?
I know.
Don't worry, it's not me calling you.
I'm still new to this. I don't even know how to mute this phone yet.
No worries. So what we're going to talk about today, Leadheads, is KELTEC made a big announcement a couple of days ago, and they have come out with the new Gen3 Sub2000. And we're going to get all the low down, dirty, skinny. There it is. Camera's holding it up now.
Bro.
Nice.
Whoa, what?
Yes.
We're going to talk about that. And then this is the episode where we're going to announce the winner of the Whiskey River Beef $100 gift certificate that we've been running for the last few months. And if you didn't go and take advantage of that, it was real simple. All you had to do was go to Whiskey River Beef's website and do the contact us, fill that out, send it in, and that got you in the drawing. And we're going to announce the winner of that today. So did we have a lot of participation in that, Prentiss?
We had a great bit of participation. I mean, fantastic participation. So I'm excited to announce the winner of this bad boy.
Very good. And this is going to be random. We're just going to like pick a number between 1 and 100, something like that.
100 and rock and roll.
All right. That sounds good. So what I want you to do, Ton, because you're real quick and you're good with technology, is a random number generator. Find us a random number generator. And then Prentiss has gone through and he's assigned everybody a number already.
Between 1 and what?
100.
100.
Okay.
Between 1 and 100. And drum roll, please, Hammer. The winning number for the Whiskey River Beef $100 gift certificate is
87.
87. And who is 87 there, Prentiss?
Let's go down the list.
Who's the lucky redhead? Who is the lucky?
All right.
Hope it's me.
So it looks like number 87 is listener Jerry Black.
Oh, man, look at that.
Sweet.
Jerry Black is number 87.
Very nice. So
congratulations, Jerry. We'll be reaching out to you and making contact and get you this gift certificate so you can spend your money at the store.
He is one of our original leadheads, been listening since the beginning. So for the past 13 years, I feel sorry for him. Was that the number?
87.
Oh, there it is. So Ton's holding up, showing you proof that was the number. So email me. There. Or actually, you've got his contact info, right?
I do. I'll be reaching out to Jerry either this afternoon or in the morning to make contact with him via phone or email or a combination of both. So, Jerry, if you're listeing, get ready.
Jerry is like I say, he's a long-time listener, so he is definitely listening. So you don't have to email me, Jerry, on this one. Prentiss is going to get in touch with you, make arrangements for that $100 gift card there. And Prentiss, you guys just got some new selections for your website. You got them coming up soon, right?
Yeah, I got them coming up soon. In the next week or two, we'll be adding some more inventory, some apparel, and a few other little goodies that to keep you guys charged and in charge with Whiskey River.
And then, of course, the apparel there. I got to get me one of those hoodies. I like that.
Oh, they're coming, baby. They're coming.
Show it up. Pull up there. It kind of reminds me of like a it's got like a Yellowstone feel. Yellowstone feel to it.
Yeah. We've got quite the assortment of hoodies, t-shirts, hats, all kinds of cool stuff coming and much more.
So instead of the Dutton Ranch, this is the Holt Ranch.
That's right, baby. It's where the whiskey flows and the beef smokes.
You thought the Duns were badasses.
That's right.
Where do you get a hold of the Holts? Look out, man.
Take a Holt, baby. Hold on.
There you go. So everybody that participated in that, thank you. And I know Prentiss really appreciates it. We're going to do some more giveaways with Whiskey River Beef as the year progresses.
Yes.
We're going to have a special episode where we're going to have Prentiss on. We're going to get Ton on. We might even get Hammer because Hammer's quite the chef himself.
I'll kill and cook things.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and we're going to do a cooking episode recipes.
Oh yeah.
Beef, wild game, kind of stuff.
Turn it up a notch. Turn it up a notch.
Yeah. So email me talkingled@gmail.com if you've got a certain recipe that you like with your beef or wild game, whatever it may be, and we'll talk about that. We'll read your recipe on air.
You heard him. Lefty wants pictures of your meat. talkingled@gmail.com. Send him pictures of your meat. talkingled@gmail.com.
You do that every time, you bastard. So don't listen to Ton. Just email me your recipes.
And pictures of your meat at talkingled@gmail.com.
There you go.
Whiskey River Beef, farm to table with a twist. Come along with us on a quest towards achieving self-sufficiency in food production and fostering a robust local food source to promote good health. Stock up with premium Tennessee beef, unparalleled in flavor and tenderness. You can be confident that you're receiving beef with no added growth hormones or implants. Always pasture raised, locally USDA processed, and shipped straight to your home. Whiskey River Beef is grass and whiskey mash fed and finished, and is at least 14 days dry aged to enhance the tenderness and give you the most robust flavor imaginable. Go to whiskeyriverbeef.com today to order. Visit us on Instagram at Whiskey River Life and on Facebook at Whiskey River Beef LLC. Whiskey River Beef is a proud sponsor of the Talking Lead podcast and the Leadhead Brigade.
All right. So that being said, because Ton's being one right now, I hear that train coming in, the jackwagon train, Leadhead. So stand by, because I can do this now. We can do this in real time now. You hear that? Do you hear that? The train's coming in. It's coming to take Ton off today.
Hoorah, simplified do or die, hold 'em high at 8th and I. It is time for the Talking Lead Jackwagon of the Week, so brace yourself, baby.
There you go. The train has stationed. Ton, go ahead, claim your seat there, buddy. Because I'm throwing you on. You're my jackwagon today. Not only for that, but you've been on my ass for about a week now. So as you guys are listening to this, the AK Corner is coming up. It's going to follow this episode. It's going to be dropping the 15th. And as you guys know, Pioneer Arms Corps is our new sponsor for the Talking Lead AK Corner. And our kickoff episode is with them. But I've got a new intro on there too. And if you guys don't know it, Ton's wife is from Slovakia. So she's got that, that accent from over there. And I asked her to do the intro. So that voice that you hear on that intro is Ton's wife. So thank you, beautiful wife, for doing that for us.
You're welcome. And I had to stir up some crap just to get Lefty in trouble instead of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you doing that. But she knew better. She knew better. She knew.
Unfortunately, she did.
Yeah.
It just got me in more trouble.
So jackwagons, guys. We haven't done the jackwagon. I think this might be our first jackwagon. Did we do one on the?
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay, so this is our second jackwagon train. Who wants to go first? Prentiss, let's do yours because you had a good one.
All right, let's see. So my jackwagon of the day, no politics hurt, pun intended, anything. Man, Chris Christie is my jackwagon of the day. I can't explain all why because it probably had to stay a little bit
You just
R-rated.
got a feeling about it, right? You just got a feeling.
Man, this guy,
on there.
this guy's a really interesting individual. Take the politics aside and just from a personal perspective, I mean, he just crawls under my skin. I mean,
he looks like somebody that'll be on that Epstein list.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he probably is. I hadn't checked it out for fear of myself being on there. No, I'm just kidding. But no, this guy at the end of the day, man, he just gets all under my shit. I just can't handle it anymore. So
he looks like a suburban version of the Penguin.
Dude, here's the flotation device for the airplane.
Right. I mean, damn, the weight distribution alone would just fail in any system. But yeah, he's an interesting character. I just, listen to these.
Didn't you say he was the poster child for Krispy Kreme donuts now or something?
I think he's doing a disservice to Krispy Kreme. They deserve better. But yeah, I think he filled the void there a few times. I mean, there's been a couple episodes where he's been eating some donuts and talking politics at the same time, which kind of go hand in hand,
He definitely owns some stock, I'm sure.
He's got to. So that's my jack wagon of the day, fellas.
There you go. That's a good jack wagon. Chris Christie, ladies and gentlemen. What about you, Ton? You got one?
You know I got jack wagons.
I know you do.
Dude.
Who's yours?
It is the film and television industry in general.
Boom.
Okay.
Right now, they're on this massive kick to demasculate any man.
Oh, they've been doing that for
10 years
decades
plus
now.
Yeah.
I mean, especially Disney.
And any male out there, take a look at television. Find a role where there's any man that is plays an intelligent role, whether it's in television or in a commercial, where they use a male figure in an intelligent role. Usually it is in a stupid role where they're ignorant or dumb and they play the stupid character as the person in that television show.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I'm so dumb. All the way down to insurance. The wife comes in. You're so dumb. It's time to get life insurance. Oh, okay. I want to eat my cookie. Come on, dumbass. Really? I mean.
So here, and to your point, Ton, and I was having this conversation with my brother and my cousin because we're big into the Marvel. In the Marvel, we grew up with the comic books and all that, and of course the cinematic universe, up until the last 3-4 years, has been really good. But again, like you said, demasculating the whole Marvel theme too, because they're putting all these females in the lead character, which I don't have a problem with, but they're doing everything that way now.
Yes.
All the TV series that they're coming out with the Marvel, all the movies, you got the Marvels, the What If little TV series that's coming out. There's one called Echo that's coming out. That's again a strong female lead character, which again I have no problem with whatsoever. But it's just that's all they're doing now.
There's not a problem at all with having a strong female character.
No,
but do you have? If it was the role reversal,
it's just like you said. It's the male needs rescuing.
Yeah, if this was the opposite way, where they showed a strong male character and the female was absolutely dumb, retarded, bumbling over herself 24/7, there'd be people up in arms, burning down buildings.
Oh my gosh! The feminist would be.
It would be pronouns flying at people like ninja stars.
Right.
I mean, come on.
But that's the thing too, is they need to know their audience. Who are these people that grew up with that's not your audience. I mean, you're trying to capture this minuscule portion of your audience.
Yeah. I mean, not everybody wears man buns and ankle high skinny jeans. Come on. Let's get over it. And we don't need 40 different types of antidepressants to go to a movie theater.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Martin, do you still wear your thongs?
Again, nothing against women. They just need to balance it out. It's just there's no balance there. It's just that's all we've had.
But that's what happens when you hire casting directors that are overly sensitive and that are living in a safe space.
Yeah.
Lefty, do you still wear your man thongs? I mean, I wasn't going to throw you under the bus, but I tried them. They just didn't work too well for me, so I went back to straight.
Well, bring cousin It back, Hammer.
Chad,
Zach, come back, they said.
Who was so Hammer just brought one of his fellow employees there.
So this is our head of maintenance.
Nice hair.
Thanks.
I like it. It's not a man bun though.
No man bun.
But a very John and Kate +8.
Explain to him it's not normal.
Yeah, that's not normal. He did that just for the topic.
Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate you playing along there, buddy.
That was epic.
That's what my hair looks like when I'm not wearing a beanie. So.
Oh, you need plaid. You need to wear plaid.
I need plaid. Plaid pants.
Yeah.
What about you, Hammer? You got a jack wagon?
So aside from like all the obvious ones that everyone like, it was like a month or two ago, I think we were going. It was the beginning of duck season, and we're coming across the lake in my mud boat heading back. So this is going along the lines of people shooting where they're not supposed to, and in very unsafe directions. So here I was coming back in from hunting, coming across the lake. We see two people standing on the edge of the lake. And we're like, oh, looks like they're shooting clays. And then next thing you know, we see a clay pigeon flying right at us. And as they shoot, we're like, shit. And we had to just drop deck and hit the bottom of the boat. And we just got peppered all around the mud boat by birdshot as we were coming across the lake. Like they shot straight at us. Like how they didn't see or hear us in a V-twin engine boat, like beyond me.
Did you yell? Did you say, hey, George, watch where we're shooting?
Oh, no, yeah. I beached the boat and we just came up screaming at them. And very fuddy, like they were fuds, but like
it was very funny. I like that.
Very apologetic, but just absolute friggin' jack wagons. Like, and it's a constant thing out there. Like we run into people just straight shooting rifles, pistols, shotguns, everything straight through the marsh where everyone's hunting, where everyone is with no backstop, no nothing. Like drives me crazy.
I mean, one of the number one gun rules: be aware of your surroundings. You know, your target and what's beyond it.
Yeah, that's.
Maybe you should post those out in the swamp areas there. Put little signs everywhere. Of course, you'll return and look at those signs. They've all got buckshot in them.
Yep.
Finally, they were able to hit a target.
All right. Exactly.
Dude, that's on that same lines. We went sandhill crane hunting, and we took
yummy.
A couple people went with us, and a doctor of all people who spent way too much on a shotgun that he shouldn't own. 5 people in a row in a ground blind. A crane comes in. He's on the far left. A crane comes in almost directly from our side, from the far right. We all say crane, and we are looking at it. He barrels all of us. We're ducking as he fires off 3 rounds and just obliterates it, and he's so proud while all of our ears are ringing.
Yeah.
And he's mad at us because we would not let him go hunting with us anymore.
But Prentiss, I bet you got some Travis stories. So Prentiss and I have a buddy named Travis, and he and Prentiss go bird hunting quite a bit.
Well, first of all, sandhill crane is not just a bird. That's the ribeye in the sky, baby. So this guy, if he obliterated it, he just pissed down his leg and had a good time because that bird was gone, done. That was all.
Should have revoked his license right there.
A quarter of a breast was left.
Yeah, I mean, like people don't. Some people don't understand the delicacy of getting a tag to hunt one of these things, let alone shoot one and eat one. Like it's crazy. We've been Travis. He's talking about a buddy of ours that does some bird hunting. We've had some stories with some folks we've taken with us. And I've spent more time on the ground dodging shells and shots than I have shooting birds. I'm like, guys, man, it's not like common sense goes a long way. Shoot up and out.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Make
sure your shooting lane.
Make sure it's not slugs. Make sure you're not shooting slugs.
Bro, that is.
I saw a post yesterday, and it was, you know, those dogs that make those funny faces and people do the memes with those. It's like the second you realize that you're bird hunting, you've been bird hunting with slugs.
Opening day of dove season.
There you go.
Hunting them in the next county over.
Yeah, it's gonna be raining mortar shells.
No, I could not believe it. We were opening day of dove. All of us are out there, and they had the people that were on the other down the line. Evidently, we're out hog hunting. At least that's what they told us the night before. And one of their shells got mixed up, and it was probably the third bird in. You just see explode. And the kid's looking down and like, what the hell happened? His dad's all, dumbass, that was a slug. And there was nothing left. He hit the bird. But it was the most biggest explosion in the air
Pillow puff
I've ever seen. And he nailed it with a slug.
It brings a whole new meaning to dove popper, doesn't it?
And we all just like froze, and he nailed it with a slug. It is a real thing. We're like,
wow.
holy crap. And luckily there was backstop because we don't know where that slug would have went, but you saw it hit the dirt. It was boom. Like, okay, we moved to a different area.
All right, changing topic. Here's my jack wagon. And I told you guys that I wasn't going to let this go. I was going to keep an eye on it. What's going on with it? Alec Baldwin. I know you guys hadn't heard that in a while from that Rust movie where he killed that girl, that lady, and shot his producer, somebody too. There's another guy took a bullet. But a judge has granted a motion by Alec Baldwin's attorneys for a stay of the parts of a lawsuit brought against the actor and his company, Eldorado Pictures, stemming from the accidental shooting. I mean, has it been ruled an accident? Is that the official ruling on that? I don't think he's going to trial over this yet. So, cinematographer Helena Hutchins with a bullet fired by the actor producer from a prop weapon. And by the way, they're still planning on releasing this movie. They've been finishing this movie this whole time too. Wouldn't you think that with the tragedy and everything that this movie has brought with it, that you would just scratch this?
Nope.
You would scrub this project? No.
Hollywood is okay with using children as hand puppets. I think they're fine with this.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So Baldwin's attorney stated in their court papers filed with Los Angeles Superior Court Judge blah blah that their client wanted to make sure no further criminal allegations are brought against him before plaintiff Sergei Zevtavi's civil case moves forward, because his deposition testimony could be used against him in any criminal case. So just typical Hollywood rich person lawyering, jockeying there going on. So he's still not seen a courtroom over this, and he probably won't.
He won't ever, probably. Yeah.
Because they dismissed all the charges. After a while, they were just like, okay, but then some more evidence or something came up and they brought it back. So he's still not out of the woods yet. So just got to keep on this to hold his feet to the fire. Oh,
Same thing that happened to Brandon Lee in the movie The Crow. They still released it.
Sure did. I forgot about that time, but you're exactly right. They released it with the quickness.
Yep. It's happened many times before. The last biggest one was Brandon Lee in The Crow.
Yeah, there was another one too. I can't remember what it was.
Nothing ever happened. And it comes down to the rules of the union on the set.
Yeah, but that movie was a flop too, wasn't it? I don't think it did very well.
Actually, it did really well.
Yeah, it did really well. Last time, I believe it did pretty good, Lefty.
I thought it sucked. I remember. I mean, that's been like
movie sucked, but I think it did
30 years ago. But anyway, I can't imagine that anything with Alec Baldwin in it's going to be good anyway. What was the last movie that he was in that was actually good? He played Jack Ryan. I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway, I'm just letting you guys have a little update on that. What about heroes? We got heroes. I got a hero, Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer, the Wiener Company.
Love him.
So Oscar Mayer announced it's taking applications for the next class of hot doggers. A year-long opportunity. Listen up, leadheads. A year-long opportunity to drive across the country in the iconic 27-foot long Wienermobile as the brand spokesperson.
I mean,
is available. They're hiring.
You're swinging the wing. Oh,
guess what it pays?
Probably a bunch.
$35,600.
What?
$35,600. Average hot dogger travels 20,000 miles and visits at least 40 cities to host pop-up events, appear on local media, and create content for TikTok and Instagram.
They don't pay much of their hot dogs, do they?
Ton. I'm thinking we should apply for this, and we drive the Wienermobile cross country with Firebird Targets and blow up Oscar Mayer Wiener dogs with Firebird Targets.
We could do this.
I think that would be awesome.
We could do this.
Blazing wieners of glory.
Dude, I will roll that beautiful sausage.
We will set up Oscar Mayer Wieners in all sorts of compromising target positions and back them with Firebird Targets and bubbly.
Oh my God. I wonder how long it would take us to be banned from social media.
And we would make an additional $36,500.
Day one. Day one, you boys are out.
But we would go viral, baby.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. No doubt.
I'm going to apply for that job.
I think you should. That would be awesome.
What's that website?
Just Google Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Ton of hot dogs, Jones.
I think it's slingwiener.com or something.
There it is. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile job.
They may pay you more because you got social media experience. You might be able to negotiate a little higher than $36,500.
God.
And the weekly allowance of $150 for meals and personal travel.
And hot dogs are for free?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
They better be.
Cheap bastards.
And they want to hire 12 people to do this.
Can 12 people fit in this mobile?
12.
They've got 12 mobiles.
They got 12 27-foot long hot dogs on wheels. If you relish the idea, wow.
Yeah, so the person who wrote this article.
ChatGPT.
So much here. There's so much gold right here in this job.
It's an opportunity that, to be frank, most people would relish.
Bro.
Who wrote this? Catherine Etoth. Nice wordsmith there, Catherine. Nice.
She's all about the wiener.
What about y'all? You got any heroes? Who's your heroes?
Catherine.
The wiener rider.
Oscar Mayer's my hero. Just the fact that they're putting this out there and that they're going to just let any Joe Schmo drive their Wienermobiles around. The iconic Wienermobiles. I saw one of those the other day, like in a junkyard kind of deal. It was odd.
That wiener had been drove hard and put up wet, buddy. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
A lot of miles on that ween.
No, I got some heroes.
All right. What's your hero?
I saw them this morning.
Okay.
We had that nasty storm roll through last night, and half the kids are still not back in school because of the holiday break, because our school system is just that perfect out here.
What holiday?
The Christmas through New Year's holiday. The kids are they don't go back till tomorrow.
Sounds like Hammer.
Yeah, ours started yesterday.
Yeah. But this morning, I was out filming some content and driving back to here to come do the podcast. Drove by this really nice housing complex, and behind it is a stock tank. And there was probably 15 to 20 kids, all below the age of 10, out there in the stock tank, covered in mud with their parents and lounge chairs and all these nice vehicles.
That is awesome.
Covered in mud, having a mud fight in the cold blowing wind, just covered in mud, having fun.
Hey, if you can't have snow, mud's the second best, right?
I was like,
They're right.
You don't see that much anymore. Everybody's locked up inside, stuck on a phone or a video game. These kids, everybody was out there, bicycles, nice cars, just out around the stock tank, throwing mud, goofing off. They had little snow sleds going down into the mud, into the stock tank. I was just laughing my ass off.
What was in this stock tank prior?
It's literally a stock tank at the edge of the field.
They put shit in there? They store shit?
It's for the field.
Cow duty?
Probably. Those kids have an immune system.
Yeah, I mean that's why they have one, because their parents let them get dirty.
I was like,
get a little dirt on them.
It was great. I was like, oh, I miss those days.
Rub a little dirt on it, you'll be fine.
You bleeding? Put some more dirt in it.
That's right.
Yep. Those parents are my heroes. Let their kids have fun.
There you go. What about you guys? Prentiss, Hammer, heroes?
He's my forever hero. Papa Giorgio, George Kelgren.
Is he in the room? Is he?
No, he's not actually. But giving us 2 weeks off paid at the holidays, all holidays off paid, giving me the opportunity to do what I do, giving us cool guns to play with.
Dang. Sexy.
There you go. Papa George. Is that his affectionate name there? Papa Giorgio?
For us that have been here in the 20-year, you're 20 years too, going like, yeah, me, Matt, there's several of us that know him well. I call him Papa Giorgio.
He likes that, don't he?
He giggles.
You got to get him a shirt. You got to get him a shirt made that says Papa Giorgio on it. Or at least get a patch. Get a Papa Giorgio patch made.
Ooh, I just had new stickers made.
Ah. Let's see them.
Boom.
Party bees with oranges and waves. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah. I bet you drew that too, didn't you? I said, I bet you drew that too, didn't you?
I sure did.
Is that your artwork on the wall back there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a Maxim AR that says, Lord, protect me while I'm in these streets. And then I got a hand grenade with a Tiffany pole pin I did.
So Hammer is quite the artist for those who aren't familiar with Hammer. I got to see a lot of your artwork when we were at the IV-88 shoot this year. You brought one of your sketch pads with you. So
I don't know if I drew. Did you see the Starbucks girl in the ski mask with the hot pink AK that I did?
So
I drew that up. And I have a new hobby that I like to do in drawing different Starbucks girls with ski masks on with different SMGs or like and all kinds of stuff like that. And I get prints made. Then I go to Goodwill and I get a frame and I get a command hook and I go into Starbucks and I like hanging up these Starbucks girls with AKs and ARs and everything else.
You just go in there without permission and hang those up?
Yeah.
Where do they end up? In the trash? Do you ever go back to see if they're still there?
They're always gone.
So
I don't know if like employees take them or.
I hope you're like making copies of them and then putting.
Yeah, they're prints.
Okay. Have you got any there you can show us?
Yeah, I'm trying to find where it. Where did it go?
We got to see this.
That is awesome.
Look at the detail. I mean, Hammer is a great artist. Look at the detail he's got.
So.
And that grenade.
Boom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
That is great.
And then I just did this one with the SLR Rifle Works, one of their 9mm ARs. And
yes.
Oh, shit.
Very nice.
Full focus, but yeah.
So you got to send me with the AK one so I can use it for one of the AK Corner episodes.
I did this one like giant AK drawing, and it has like blue roses with thorns and bullets all through the thorns and everything.
Yeah.
But I already got rid of that one. But I can maybe draw you up something else.
Hell yeah. I'll commission you to do that. Maybe a cool.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but.
Wait a minute. Let me bring you up there.
It's not focusing worth the crap.
Do it at an angle. There.
Oh,
right.
Shit.
Nice. That'd be a good tattoo.
That would be. That's cool.
I think that grenade, that Tiffany grenade, would make a great tattoo for somebody. Not me.
Lefty.
I'm thinking of this guy right here.
You mean to go with my other grenade?
Yeah, you put one on the other arm. Put that one. No. All right, I think we've exhausted our heroes and our jackwagon. So, Gunny, get that train out of here.
Manufacturing is alive and well in Woodstock, Georgia. where some of the most innovative firearms solutions are created. From whiteboard to final assembly, Mean Arms designs, prototypes, and builds problem-solving products in the United States of America. Products like the Endomag, made from specially formulated proprietary polymers. The Endomag converts a 5.56 magazine to 9mm. Or the first of its kind, Mean Arms bearing delay upper receiver system that's a safer approach than conventional 9mm blowback alternatives. It's this innovative spirit that makes Mean Arms a trusted provider for the most unique firearms solutions. So, if you're looking for the most innovative domestically produced firearms products in the market, you're looking at it. To learn more, visit meanarms.com today.
The Leadheads want to hear about this new Gen 3 Sub2000.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Bro, you're killing me.
So before we introduce this new one, let's go through kind of the history. So the Sub2000 has been around for quite a while.
Yep. One of our first firearms, actually.
Has it been 20 years now?
Over, I believe, for the original Sub.
Yeah.
So we had the original Sub-9 that was the aluminum receiver, actually, which a lot of people didn't even know we made.
Yeah.
And then from there, we went to the Sub-2000, which was the polymer version. And then we went, I can't remember how many years ago now, we did the Gen 2. And now we're onward and into the future with the Gen 3. So
the one I've got here is a modified Gen 1.
Yep.
Heavily modified. So I had the barrel threaded because they originally didn't come with threaded barrels.
Mm-hmm.
It had a front sight.
Yep.
It had a polymer handguard. It had rails on it on the top.
Right? Yeah.
Top had rails.
The original one, I can't remember if the original one. I don't think the original one did.
I can't remember if it did or not, but I've still got the furniture. It's in the box. But I upgraded it with Redline Precision. They made this little twisty thing because originally, if you put an optic on it and you fold it, you couldn't fold it back all the way. So you'd have to take your optic off. And Redline Precision came out with this cool little aluminum handguard rail that's got a little locking nut and it twists and it rotates.
Mm-hmm.
And you could put additional rails and accessories on there. And then also had this rubber cheek pad that you could put on it from Tactical Products. Are they still in business?
I'm not sure if they are or not. That's what I have their buffer in my Gen 2, my competition rifle. So
yeah, and then I've got the buffer in here too. Can't see it, but there's a little buffer that you can put in there, makes it even smoother. I mean, it's a smooth shooter anyway.
Yeah.
And then this adapter here that you can put on the charging handle that made it a little more robust, a little thicker. And what else did I do to modify this? I put one of those little tack mire grips just to make it a little thicker for my hand. But there's like trigger adapters. So there's a whole boutique market that came out when you guys came out with the Sub-2000. A lot of companies that were capitalizing on the aftermarket capabilities of that. So this was the Gen 1. And then you guys came out with the Gen 2, which got here.
Yep.
And it was a sleeker, thinner, kind of a handguard, front handguard. Let me go back to my thing here. I think the locking was still the same. It still locked in place the same from the sight to the butt stock. But I didn't modify this other than just doing a nice screen print on it. We call it hydro dip.
Yep.
Hydro dipped it because when I took this thing out of the box and was shooting at it, it was just dead nuts. I started off at 25, went back to 50, went back to 100, and it was just still putting holes with it. So I was like, I'm not going to change this at all. This thing's perfect. And I didn't add any of the other accessories other than the grip. I put the grip on there again because for my hands, I like it a little thick, a little thicker. Shut up.
Send the pictures of your meat to talkinglead@gmail.com.
But you came out with an improved front sight.
Yep.
The front sight was improved on the Gen 2.
Adjustable for wind and elevation.
You threaded the barrel, which was awesome. The butt stock you made adjustable, which it wasn't in the Gen 1s.
Yep.
The Gen 2s it was adjustable. I think the release was a little different. You upgraded.
Yeah, it's a better latching tab on this one.
Yeah, better latching.
For the Gen 2, it actually locks into the front of the Picatinny rail, as where the other one locked onto the sight. So
okay. And I don't know. Did you do anything else? I don't think there was much different.
Added the M-lock slots, the rails on top and bottom, widened ejection port, and that was the introduction of the multi-mag variant.
Okay.
So
and
standard, as most people want, is the Glock, but we also have the multi-mag variant that has the changeable mag catches that does any of the different metal mags. So Smith & Wesson, CZ, Beretta, SIG, Canic, any of those, you can change out the mag catches and run whatever pistol you like to run. You can put that mag catch in and have a coinciding option with your carbine.
Very cool. So from this, now we're at the Gen 3, which dun, dun, dun.
So like you're showing, this is a Gen 2, but that's all M carboed out. So before, you'd have to put like a flip to side red dot mount on because it only flipped end over end like that. And then you could bring it back, flip it to there.
Right.
But now, as a lot of you have seen on the interwebs and the .coms, so Gen 3, as you can see right here, comes threaded barrel. We went with no sights this time because, as all of you are well aware, I'm pretty sure, still folds end over end like such, but also now rotates for optics. So
hold that up more to the camera because you're, yeah, there you go. Show us that.
There we go.
That mechanism that rotates.
Yes.
So you have in the back right here, this is your latching tab now. So we're before locked into the Picatinny rail, back in Gen 1, locked into the rear sight. Now you have this tab right here that locks into the M-lock slot on either side. So you just take your thumb, push in the back, and you can pop it out. And as you're coming to about here, you can rotate and snaps right back into place. So
nice.
Still breaks in half just like it always did before. Folds end over end, and then you can just rotate it. And it will rotate to either side. So if you're righty or lefty or whichever side you want it to switch to, good for either direction.
Is it just a 180 turn or can you 360 it?
It'll only go 180.
So it's got
either
locked.
side. But
okay. And then can you also lock it flat back?
So
straight back without
end
rotating?
over end, it will go just kind of like there. Like it doesn't actually latch in there because the latching tab goes into the M lock right here.
Sure.
So as you can see, rotates.
Yeah.
And snaps in just like that. Still has 3-position adjustable, half 28 threaded barrel. One of the cool other new features is the charging handle can be locked to either side now as well.
Okay. Nice.
And also comes with an upgraded charging handle. We did a little bit of work to the action and everything too, so it's easier to actually rack the bolt back and everything as well. And it comes with a buffer already in it, which we weren't doing before also. So lots of cool new options. Awesome to shoot. Still Glock mags.
Glock mags.
So, and some other fun calibers that are in the works, but nothing we can talk about yet. So
damn it.
So hold that up again. I want to see the butt stock.
So pretty much the same butt stock as before. It's got a little bit slimmer profile to it. Like I said, it's got your latching tab, your 3-position adjustable pin right here. It has a sling loop, and so you got your upgraded charging handle, lightened action. Oh, also metal trigger now also. So
that's huge.
Oh yeah,
that's huge. So how do you compare the old trigger to that trigger?
So we were able, I think, standard one before is slightly over like 5. It would go like 5 to 7 pounds. This trigger, you're looking at a 5-pound or better trigger pull. So it's a lot better action on it. A lot more like that was one of the main complaints before. People didn't like the plastic triggers. They kind of had a spongy feel. So like this is pretty much just like the trigger we have in our P50 carbine. But yeah, it's a all aluminum trigger. Nice wide flat face on it. So
action and everything the same.
Yep, same. But like I said, you could lock it to the left or the right now.
And be slap. So, and you don't have a rear sight either.
Nope. So yeah, this one's pretty much just geared towards the optics. So
very cool.
pretty
And
awesome.
other calibers you're thinking about?
So yeah, it's going to be in the standard issue, like 9 and 40 to start, and then all the ones I can't talk about yet.
45, 10. I'll talk about them for you. Don't do a 38 or a 380. I mean,
a 5.45. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, you just made a lot of people cream their pants when you said that.
That's right.
Not happening.
Other than the unavailability of the 5.45 right now.
Yeah,
being hard to get. But yeah, so are you doing other colors in this?
Yeah, it'll be in all your standard colors that we have, like with the black, the OD, and the like coyote. And then there'll be, I'm sure, throughout the years we've done different color schemes and everything else depending on distribution. Like different distributors want different like colors that only they can get. So I know we've done some like navy and stainless ones. I think we've done a couple. I know that was like we did a multicam PMR 30, but I can't remember if we did the sub and multicam too. But there's been several different options throughout the years. One was supposed to look like gold, but it straight up looked like mustard. And it was,
so that's Oscar Mayer.
Yeah, put it on the Wienermobile.
The Oscar Mayer mobile, yeah. Now the grip looks a little different too. Did you do something different with the grip?
So the grip is about the same. This is in the Glock 19 right here. You can see,
but the rear swell there,
a little bit better ergonomics. So yeah, you can see you have your cutout for your thumbs, where you can pull for your mag. But
yeah,
pops out no problem.
Is the mag release the same?
Yep, still same that you're used to. Crossbolt safety, magazine on either side, or your magazine release on your thumb side if you're a righty.
Okay. And the trigger guard, yeah, it's the same as that because you got those little
Yep, all the same action that you can. I'm sure just like everything else, all the different companies will be ripe with accessories in no time. I'm sure a bunch of people are going to hit the ground running on stuff. Lem Carbo has been the front runner on as far as sub 2000 accessories go the past couple of years. So,
does that one have a cheek pad?
That doesn't have the tube sleeve on it. That was always been from either M Carbo or Tactical. But
yeah, that's where I got mine from. And it's adjustable buttstock too. 3 position.
Still your same 3 position adjustable.
3 position adjustable. Nice. Is it weigh the same? Same weight?
I think about the same. I haven't actually weighed it or seen the specs on that, but feeling wise,
yeah,
sure.
I do more curls with this arm, so it feels lighter that way. Well, very cool. So this is available now.
Yeah, we actually busted our asses. Like, couldn't give more kudos to our machine shop and shipping department and our assembly. Like, we got these going in the last couple months of the year, and I think in the last month we built over 2,000.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
so they're going out to distributors now.
Yep, they were shipping before the end of the year.
Okay,
so we kind of kept it hushy diddles on that front and got it out. Released January 1st. So
very nice. So good work, guys.
Thank you.
I know that was a ball buster to get all that out, especially during the holidays. And then SHOT Show too, trying to get ready for SHOT Show and all that too.
Yeah, that's the elephant we're dealing with in the room right now, getting everything. Today's like the deadline to get stuff out for range day, like just getting our bin out now. And
are you going to have those at range day?
Yep, we'll have these. Have our KSG 410s, P15s, P17s, some P50 stuff.
Are the 410s shipping?
Yeah. Yep. 410s are going out.
Okay.
Just test firing some today that we're bringing to range day. So
love it.
That is, I know this is the new hotness, but let me tell you what, the KSG 410 is the gun I never knew I wanted so bad in all my life.
Dude, that thing is badass.
Hey, wait a minute. What happened to Ton? We just lost Ton. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Ton. So, there he is. He's back.
There he is. First name.
It's all right. I'm looking right now to see if I can get the Gen 3.
I can't believe you don't have it there with you to hold up and show, Ton.
It's actually with my other Sub2000 in the range in my shop so they can get clean because I was out shooting both of them yesterday.
Well, look at you.
Yeah.
Hey, I took Firebirds out this weekend and shot some Firebirds. I got some video I'm going to be putting up soon.
Funny you say. I was just going through our safe and like fire cabinet over here, and I was like, I'm in my first month over here in marketing, so
Finding where everything's at.
Be kind of rummaging around and seeing what we have, and I just found a whole stash of them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot those things. I might hit one with a golf ball driver, see if we can set it off.
Hit it with a golf ball. That would be cool. Has anybody done that, Ton? Anybody hit one with a golf ball?
Yes.
Does it work?
If you get it going fast enough, yeah. Recommended safe distance 50 feet.
There you go.
Has anyone wrapped one in nails yet?
Do not use a staple gun to stick it to a tree. It's on the packaging.
Yeah, that would be tragic. But I took the AKs out. So I got some new AKs from Pioneer Arms that I've been trying out. They sent a 22. I've got the Grom 7.62 here that you see behind me. Basically what they've done is they took their Hell Pups, the pistols, and they pin and welded these faux suppressors on them to make them 16 inches, and they made them into underfolders.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. So I took that out. I took the 22 out. The 22 is phenomenal. I mean, it's just like a regular AK, got the same weight and feel and action and everything. I mean, you don't have to pull the bolt back as far, I mean, obviously because it's a 22, but it's a perfect trainer, perfect for younger people, somebody just getting into the AKs, cheaper to shoot, obviously, you know, with the 22 ammo, 22 long. And what are you going to go get? Son's getting something. What do you got in your mouth?
Robot penis.
That's what it looks like. Oh, the 410.
They had a great season as well, though.
Are you going to say anything about it? Or are you just going to fondle it?
It smells like burnt powder.
Burnt powder.
The happiness that this has brought me.
Is that your 410 Ton?
Yes, it is.
Man, I was at the Tampa Gun Show texting Lefty about that thing because they had somebody had 6 of them sitting there, and I
told you to get it.
I know, man. They are just so badass. So badass.
It's shoots like a 9mm carbine or lighter. Like it has virtually no recoil. So like it's the best home defense gun I think ever made. Like
absolutely. And I'm kicking my ass all the way back from Tampa, not picking one up. I mean, seriously.
We might be able to help you out there, bud.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we
might work out a little exchange for some cow.
That's right.
Don't put your meat in me.
About yeah.
I love it.
Ran 500 rounds through this yesterday. Not a single issue. I mean, just dumping rounds.
Like a typewriter, huh?
Oh my God. Just a dream. A dream.
Have we sent you a Picatinny rail for it?
No.
So I prefer running the red dot. I take the carry handle off, put the pick rail on.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
you know that handle comes off? Yeah, that handle comes off.
Yeah, because I did this, then I put my Glock 50 round mags on my Sub2000. Oof. We went to town yesterday. We were just having a little bit of burning off some pent up anger and range therapy.
Damn it.
Some Firebird therapy and
the interwebs. So anything else new that you guys are going to be that you can talk about that you're going to be dropping this year or at SHOT? Anything else?
We've definitely got a few things coming down the line. Nothing that I'm allowed to bring up and speak about yet other than the Gen 3.
I mean, come on. It's my show. It's the show for exclusives.
I can't screw up in my first month.
I mean, why not? Just go ahead and, set the expectations high.
So there will be more things this year.
Okay.
Say that.
More things this year. We got NRA coming out, so you're going to have something special for NRA. Is that the goal?
I think that's the goal.
Yeah.
I'm not quite certain if we're going to have it released there. We're kind of learning through errors of the past and releasing things and not having it ready to ship. That's why when we had this thing released, we already had several thousand of them out the door shipped. So
that's smart. That's just smart right there.
But also with this, we can use a lot of the existing parts. So one of the things like we did from going from like Gen 1 to Gen 2 and Gen 2 to Gen 3, we try to make everything easier to manufacture. So eliminating any kind of snags or snafus we might have with anything as far as assembly goes or machining wise. We try to upgrade with every reiteration of the firearm that we come out with. So
so I can imagine that you guys are probably, one of the calibers that you're thinking about would be a 22 in that. That's like the ultimate survival round,
We talked about 22 TCM at one time, but
oh God,
that would be amazing.
That's a silly goose of a round right there.
Holy hell.
They just keep it 22 long and
yeah,
you'll be fine. That would be awesome.
She said she knew our thing.
All right, you know what that means, Leadheads. It's time for the listener questions.
Yay!
With Hammer.
Hey,
welcome back, Hammer. So
howdy.
So for those watching the video, you'll notice that we changed clothes just for this segment.
Got mustard on my shirt.
No, actually, it was my bad. I got so excited and sidetracked with Ton and Hammer. They threw me off. I forgot to do listener questions. So Hammer has graciously agreed to join us and go over your listener questions. So let's start off with, I'll just do them newest first. Tongue for twisting. He has no question this time. The KELTEC always has been nice. Have they ever been naughty?
Had some naughty moments over the year.
Do you have the elf on the shelf keeping an eye on everybody there at KELTEC to make sure everybody's not naughty, everybody's nice?
No, Matt hates Christmas.
He's the Scrooge. Things away. That's what it is. Flood munitions. Where 10 millimeter? I think he probably meant to say, where is the 10 millimeter?
Flood, I got you covered. Yeah, I'll see you soon.
It's in the mail.
No definitive answer on what calibers we have coming out in the future just yet. Just know there will be other calibers. Right now, it's just releasing in the El Standardo, the Lord's caliber, 9 millimeter,
9mm,
and 40, of course, also like the tried and true Sub2000 calibers. But keep your eye out. We will have more that will be releasing in the next year. So
nice. Now you've got some additional gun porn there for us. You went and put a few accessories on the Sub2000.
So yeah, man, I just got one of these little Vortex Defender red dots.
Nice.
We've got it initially for some optics testing on slides, but I was like, I think it's pretty awesome. I like it a lot. And so threw it on a little short, like half-inch riser or 1-inch riser, and put it on there, and AFG from Magpul.
Mm-hmm.
Give you that nice C-clamp, fully extendo.
I love it. I love it. It looks good. Now it looks like a Gen 3.
Yeah. And as we were saying before, so.
Oh, yeah. So you're showing it with the red dot folding there. So
with optiques.
With the optics. Now you just throw a can on there.
Please hold.
Or get one of those Huxworks, those little blaster things they got. Those are cool.
Oh yeah, the blasters are cool.
Yeah. So as you're doing that, I'm going to read the next question. Old Tennessean, since KELTEC likes to invent new awesome ideas and is already in the 5.7 world, How about a lightweight varmint bolt action 5.7 standard with threaded barrel? He doesn't ask for much.
So, I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with the Grendel days of KELTEC when we had the SR rifle, I believe it was called. But we had an old school, kind of looked like an SU-16C that had a Sacco action on it. And it was chef's kiss. That thing was sweet. And ever since then, I have been asking George for a bolt gun of some variety. No biting on it yet, but I'm hopeful.
Okay, so we got some inside work going on trying to get it done. I like that. Oh, look at that. You got the can on it now. That's the bee's knees right there, brother.
Got the Hushy Q boy on the front.
Oh, yeah. I dig it. Now that's looking right. I like it. I like it. Giddy up. Love the design. Is the handguard cammed or floating?
So handguard is mounted to the barrel, just kind of like how it's always been on that. It's just it's an update to the hinge really that we've done.
Yeah.
So instead of just having the one-way hinge, it just has the camming position on the hinge. So the handguard is actually mounted just like it used to. It's just rotating, as you can see.
Yeah. Right at the hinge. He also says, can you turn it either direction? And I think we answered that, and you just showed us.
Yep.
What other KELTEC surprises can we expect before SHOT Show? You guys are awesome.
As far as releasing at SHOT, this is going to be our bread and butter that's going out at SHOT Show. We do have more things that are coming out this year, but as of right now, as far as SHOT goes, it's going to be our Gen 3 Sub2000.
There you go. And keep listening to the show, because when they drop new stuff, we'll talk about it here.
Yes, we will.
Pistol Grip 44. I don't need this, but I need this. Oh, I think he really needs it. Well, maybe you can pop into doing another giveaway. Pistol Grip was our big winner on that giveaway that we had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the big $6,000-$7,000 giveaway that we did. He won everything. He won it all. So he had a great Christmas. Corey Brown. Sub 2K just keeps getting better. Next up will probably be a 22 LR with a 30-round mag, right? Think about it. You can have the best of both worlds in one backpack. One anti-threat and one survival.
As far as 22,
we kind of talked about that a little bit earlier. So
yeah, I know we've kind of talked about it as far as 22 TCM and everything else, but kind of with the construction of it, I don't really know how the 22 would work. I guess you could lighten the action enough to make it work, but
if they can do it in an AK, you can do it for a Sub 2000.
This is true. But yeah, as far as 22 goes, that is one I'm fairly certain we don't have coming out.
That would be one that would be awesome in a Sub 2000, a 22 LR. B. Hurst, love my Gen 2. Fireball. Can't wait to test this. Will it be available in the suppressed barrel? Any changes to trigger or internals?
So the CQB line, to my knowledge, I'm not certain whether or not, I don't see why we wouldn't upgrade it to this system, because I myself prefer how this cams and rotates far more than I like the lat system on the CQB. So I'm hoping that will be a thing. I haven't really heard yay or nay or anything on that yet, but as far as internals and triggers, it does have an aluminum trigger in there now. So you have a much better trigger with a lighter pull.
Nice.
The original trigger pull, I can't remember, but this is quite an improvement upon the original factory trigger. As far as racking it and cycling the bolt, it's a lot more lightweight, easy to do. And we do actually have one of the little like jelly donut buffers in there now, factory, so a little bit softer hitting on the shoulder as well.
Nice. I mean, not that it was hard hitting anyway. I mean, it's
no. It's funny you say that though. I've had several people tell me that this thing kicks like a mule. Like,
you got to be kidding me.
No.
I want their names. I want their addresses. I'm going to harass them.
And it's like, and they had so there's a company called Tacticool, and they have so you have like M Carbo that makes the jelly donut style buffer, and Tacticool makes the it's like a washer with almost like a memory foam buffer, and it's a little bigger and spongier, and that's what I have traditionally ran in my competition rifle. I've gone back and forth between both, but
yeah. I've got one of those buffers in my Gen 1. I put one of those buffers in there, and I mean, to be honest with you, I can't tell a big difference between it and my Gen 2 without the buffer, in all honesty. If I'm just being honest, because I'm usually not honest. Yeah. Let's see. Next one. Come out and play. Are there any plans for P320 mag compatible model?
As far as the multi-mag variants in the future, was 320 ever one of the multi-mag variants, Mateo? 320 mags? Did we do those or no?
Yeah, we did.
So those were already part of the Gen 2 and multi-mag. So seemingly so, it will be there eventually, right? As far as these first released out, they're all in the Glock. But multi-mag will be to follow. So, and then same thing, just changeable mag catches that coincide with whatever pistol you like to carry that will sell on our website. So you can buy any of them, and then mag catches are cheap. Like, I can't remember what the exact price is, but like they're very, very affordable. And then you could just change. So if you find a multi-mag and it might not be in the magazine you're looking for, you can buy it anywhere and just order the mag catch on our website for a couple bucks and make it to whatever metal mag gun that you're looking for. So
there you go. And use that discount code, Leadhead.
Mm-hmm.
And has Matt upped it since we talked last? Is it still 15%?
It's been so the other day when we were on the phone,
yeah,
or when we were online the other day, and it was a busy day. So we were getting all the SHOT Show stuff taken care of, and we were down to the wire, and naturally, yes, we forgot some things, so we might be flowing with stuff, and but it's been balls to the walls. So Matt's been a busy man, although we did have donut break today.
Nice. What kind of donuts did you have?
Dunkin', but I am a traditional Blaze man. We got a new donut place down the street that's freaking awesome.
I like the Bavarian chocolate covered cream filled ones.
Like some creaminess.
And those elephant ears. What are they called?
Bear claw?
No, the elephant ears. The like cinnamon swirl donut thingies.
Ah, never heard it called that. Must be
those are my favorite.
Northern South thing.
I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. I usually do. Jerry Black, J Black P2P. Will the Gen 3 allow for an offset red dot that can remain installed when fully folded without additional hardware? I think that's the whole point in Wyatt Twist.
I mean, if you still want to have, I know like in competitions, like on my competition rifle, I run a standard dot and then I run an offset dot for hard leaning shots.
Yeah.
And which would be the case. Yes, you could still do it. Like if you rotate it to this side, you just have to rotate it to the side that it's not canted to if you're wanting to still run an offset on there in addition to. So yeah, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a competition shooter, so I don't know why he'd be running them that way.
I mean, even for home defense, like stuff like that. Like, so if you got a left leaning, if you're a righty and you have like you're having to lean out to the left doorway, you can lean out a lot less with a 45. So instead of trying to lean with this whole dot, when you got a 45, you can turn and lean a lot more, or you don't have to lean as much. And as you can see, 45 rail on there and still mounted.
Folds up just fine. Nice. Yeah. There you go. So yes.
If that's what he meant, or yes, it will rotate with optics.
Yeah. Yeah. Either one. Yes. It's a yes. Mustang Perry, love the new design for the Sub 2K. What are some of the challenges you guys faced when designing the new hinge rotating system? Thanks to both KELTEC and Whiskey River Life for sponsoring the podcast. Woohoo!
I mean, as far as the difficulties in manufacturing that, I don't really have a ton of insight on. I was in the manufacturing side for 20 years, but I was more on just like setting up machines rather than the actual programming and design of it. Right. But of course,
I haven't heard any like tales floating around the office about what a bitch it was to make that thing, or
amazingly not. I know. I mean, there had to have been some, because when we originally said that we were coming out with the Gen 3, I thought it was going to be the same latching tab design of the CQB. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's much better. So I'm sure there was a couple stumbles and falls along the way, but nothing that I saw. So
or heard, nothing you saw or heard.
Yep.
What about Matt? Matt hears nothing.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Exactly. That's my point. You're good.
He's doing all our SHOT Show badge info right now.
The badges. Get the badges. So that's it. That's all our questions I have. Anything else you want to add about the features, new additions to the Sub 2K there that maybe we didn't talk about or go over?
That's about it. Like I said, it has the same 3-position adjustable. We did make this a little more streamlined and new. Still have your M-lock slots, top and bottom Picatinny rails. We do have no sights on it because, like we said, it's geared towards having the optics on there. But as you can see, half 28 threaded barrel. But has
is it geared for a 19 mag, Glock 19 or 17?
19.
19. So you'll fit all of them. Very nice. Very cool. Well, Hammer, I appreciate you going over the listener questions there. Do we want to reward one of our listeners with a nice KELTEC hat, t-shirt?
Oh, I'm sure we can do that.
Okay. So of those questions, which was your favorite? And we'll award that person with the prize.
Ooh. It's hard to pick a favorite. I'm a fan of the random number generator.
All right. You want to do random number?
All right. Are they in order?
And it's not in the order that I read them. So I will go down and so pick a number between 1 and 12.
So I have the random number generator up, if not.
Okay. And what did it pick?
So we will do it live. 1 through 12. Or generate. And it picked 12.
It picked number 12. So that will be, looks like Mustang Perry. Mustang Perry, you are the winner of a nice KELTEC hat, t-shirt. We need your shirt size. Email me, talkinglead@gmail.com. I'll forward that to the guys, and they will probably get that out to you sometime after a shot.
No, I mean, if you get it to me this week, I'll get it out this week. So,
yeah, we'll see. The show drops Friday, so whenever they listen,
we will not do it this week.
Exactly, might be this week. Maybe the week they're listening.
Yep.
So there you go, lead heads. Appreciate everybody again taking part, participating, bringing the questions. Those were some good questions too. So this has been the Talking Lead listener question segment with the Hammer.
The KELTEC Sub2000 is a name and firearm platform synonymous with innovation. This year, we're looking forward to welcoming even more to the fold with a twist. The new Sub2000 III takes KELTEC's iconic folding carbine to the next level by allowing you to leave a fixed optic, lights, sights, or other accessories on the firearm even when it's folded away. To fold the carbine for storage, press down on the trigger guard while pulling back on the end. Rotate or twist the forend until a side slot on the leading end snaps into the retention latch on the buttstock. To unfold the carbine into the firing position, press the latch release button on the end of the buttstock and pull the forend up and away. while rotating or twisting it until the forend engages with an audible snap into the back half of the carbine. Compact and ready for use, the Sub2000 weighs in unloaded at 4.2 pounds, with a compact folded length of 16.15 inches and an overall length of 30.45 inches when unfurled for use. From the backcountry to personal protection, this versatile go-anywhere tack driver is the perfect multi-purpose addition to any collection. Innovation, performance, KELTEC.
So very cool. You guys, when I was down there earlier this year, I think you might have talked about it a little bit. You kind of hinted around about it, but I kind of knew that it was coming. So that's cool that it's out and it's available. Price point on these?
Be about the same MSRP, right around $500. So,
okay. Are you guys still doing the rebate?
On
the Sub2000s? That
I think they have. I'm not sure when that actually ends. I think it's around the beginning of this year, sometime on the Gen2s. We're getting the last of what we had out the door and everything's switching over, and we're pretty much just geared up to making Gen3s now. Kind of just going through some of the existing stock of stuff we have. Of course, we're going to keep stuff on hand for repairs and everything else that we might need, but pretty much full bore Gen3 now. Things are running, gears and wheels are turning, hamsters are on the wheels. Donkeys,
nice, and cats and dogs living together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing a quick search. I'm going to see if
what you're looking for.
I'm going to see if Palmetto has them out yet. They still have the Gen 2s, but they're still offering a $100 rebate on the Gen 2. So
yeah, their deal on the Gen 2s is pretty much unbeatable. Like their price, I think at one point in time was like $359 or like $300 and then $100 off. So
yeah, I think they had them at that low at one point, and then right now they're at $379. You get a $100 rebate for $279 you could get a Gen 2 Sub2000.
Yeah, here's a couple for $399 plus the $100 rebate.
Yeah,
screw that. I already got a Gen 2. I need a Gen 3, but I have number 49 Gen 2.
You got number 49?
Yeah.
I wonder what number mine is. Where do you find the numbers at?
Probably underneath your paint.
Right here on your left side. So opposite of your ejection port. Yep. If yours hydro dip, it might kind of cover it up.
I can see the other things. Is it on that little metal piece?
Yeah, it should be right on your buff tube.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Adjust the spectacles.
Let's do this.
There you go. Old man Lefty.
Bastards.
So I don't know if you've seen, Chad taught me one of the greatest. I was like, what in the hell is this old man doing when we go out to restaurants? So when Chad anywhere had fine print, Chad takes his phone and looks at it and zooms in on his phone.
Yeah, that's what I do too. Yeah. Like that's better than carrying around glasses. You just use your phone.
Yep.
So, I'll look and see what I got after the show. I've got to have a more recent one than Ton. Yours is 40 what? 42?
49.
49. Okay. I bet I got mine before you did.
I have reserve number 84. So.
And what's 84? What's significant about 84? Is that the year you're born?
The year of the ham.
The year of the ham. The Chinese year of the ham.
That's when I had my exit strategy.
Swimming upstream, made it.
Mm-hmm.
Strongest swimmer. I love it.
You're killing me, man.
So, Ton, Firebird Targets. I told you I took some of those Firebird Targets out. Shot 22, shot 5.56, shot 2.23. Just setting them off, having a good time. I did do a couple of those little neck corner shots, and it just poured out.
It tells you when you're not accurate.
Yeah, and it just flies off the target.
Yes, it does. It tells you, hey, straighten out your shot. You're screwing up.
Yeah, but those things are they're so much fun. And again, it's great for precision shooting too, because they're so small and you put them out there at 100, 50. And what's the diameter?
65 millimeters, the large one, and 50 millimeters, the small one.
I had the bigger ones, I think.
The 65s.
I think that's the ones I was shooting.
Yeah, it is. We took the CP33 out with us yesterday. We took the 410 and the Sub2000 and my old, what was the original 9mm from KELTEC that I bought over?
P11 or PF9?
It's probably 15 years old. 10,
maybe the PF9. No, P11 was our very first one.
Yeah, it's the rust bucket from back in the day. I have my original concealed carry.
It goes kind of by how awful the trigger pull was.
It is like, dude, that thing.
It's got to be the P11 then.
Yeah,
the absolute pioneer of polymer pistols.
Yeah, it is brutal.
Predates the Glock.
Yeah,
it might actually.
It is the roughest trigger pull, but it was so much fun, and we shot 500 Firebird targets yesterday.
Dang.
And just went to town. I mean, the CP33, we ran the piss out of that. I went and bought 4 extra mags just for that gun. And we dumped probably close to 2,000 rounds in 22, 500 rounds in 410. And then we just in 9mm alone, another 500 rounds. Just having a range day.
Are you practicing for your kablooey challenge that I put out to you?
Oh, I got something special for that.
So for those who don't know, didn't listen to the previous episode, I challenged Ton. They do this kablooey challenge, the Firebird Targets kablooey challenge, and it's doing different, I guess, trick shots or whatever with their targets. So I challenged Ton to do a back to back one shot, setting off as many as he can with one shot. And I think you can do 15 or something. 15,
yeah,
20?
there has to be a space between each one.
Yeah, there has to be, because otherwise it's gonna blow.
Not just stacking them.
And they've got to be aligned perfectly too for the trajectory of the bullet to hit it, and they can't deflect.
And it has to be in strong enough backer so
they have to go off.
Activate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be
think
my first trick shot of the year.
The ultimate trick shot kablooey shot right there.
Yeah. No, we were testing product. What we do is before each batch goes out, we randomly select targets to batch test. And we finished a bunch of production, and then I got carried away.
Is this the secret stuff that we're going to announce later?
Yes.
Okay.
We did that, and then standard production of 65s and 50s.
Now, Ton, you told me about that. Have I said anything to anybody about any of that?
No, you have not.
Hammer.
No. We have a new product that will be being released, and it'll be released at SHOT Show, but we will be releasing it here first
on the Talking Lead podcast, because it is the show for
firsts.
Exclusive. That's right. You hear it first here, unless it's KELTEC.
So you're the first show.
You hear it second here. You hear it second here after they've announced it on their social medias.
Yeah, I would have
first show we've done.
I would have already had mine by now. What the hell? I have a collection of KELTEC.
You do. You got more KELTECs than I do.
Oh, this is killing me.
You bastard, you. So, anything else that we need to talk about? Do we cover everything on the Sub2000, the new Gen 3?
Now, just keep an eye out for them. Keep an eye out for us on all our socials and everything else. Look for it in future calibers and colors and all kinds of fun stuffs.
And on my range.
New things we have coming out later this year.
Very good.
I already have it pulled up.
Is Matt there?
He just walked back in.
Hey, ask him if that discount code's still working.
Yes. For the time being.
Yes, with his mouth full of food.
And why won't he get on camera?
He never gets on camera.
I did.
Come on.
A big part of it is he'd have to squat to get into the camera with me.
Not if he comes over on that other side over there.
Bring Matt on.
Come on, Matthew.
So, Leadheads, Matt has set you up with a special Leadhead only discount code. That's good on their website. It's good for anything, of course, not their firearms, anything non-firearm related. You can get the accessories, you can get anything, use that code. And it's called, the code is Leadhead. Is that still right? 15% off, or did you up it?
15.
15? Because you talked about upping it. I'm not putting the pressure on you. I like that blue hat that you had there. So
yeah, we just got these 3 leather patch hats in. So we got
leather patch hats, yeah.
America. We got the Florida one.
Nice.
And I'm not sure if everyone knows, but we also have our next location opening up and getting going in Wyoming and Rock Springs. So we have our Buffalo.
Oh, I like it.
Wyoming version.
I love it. I love it. And then you got these cool shirts. I'm wearing one. You're wearing one. See the back? You see the back of mine too?
Oh, that's bad. Do you make them in adult size?
Talking lead. Look at that. They finally gave you your shirt, huh? Or did you just find it?
No, I got it when I came over here to marketing.
They've been holding on to it that long. I was like, make sure Hammer gets his shirt.
I got it.
That was one of your sign-on bonuses there. Your promotion bonuses. You go to KELTECweapons.com. You can use the code LEADHEAD. You get 15% off. Anything but the firearms, and you guys don't sell firearms on your website anyway, as far as I know.
Occasionally.
Might have a blim or something like that.
We run specials from time to time. We have like a buy it now feature on there that you can do, and then it can go to your local FFL of choice.
I got you. But the code won't work on those. So.
No.
But if you guys will let me know when you have those special deals on your website, I'll announce it and let our Leadheads know so they can be the first to jump on there. Hell yeah.
Damn. Matt must be a professional.
Or something, huh?
He has to be a professional.
And then Firebird
Targets must be on silent.
Ton. Firebird
It's always
Targets.
on Do Not Disturb. That's why everyone calls me.
Firebird Targets, Ton.
Oh, yeah. You can get the discount. Talking Lead 15.
I gotta hang up.
He's hanging up on me. Matt is hanging up on me as I'm calling him.
All he has to do is just step over on the camera.
I know. I'm trying to get him to get on camera.
Yeah. FirebirdTargets.com. Use the code TalkingLead15.
Talking Lead 15 to get your discount at FirebirdTargets.com. Go blow stuff up and send your request for the Kablooey Club Challenge to talkinglead@gmail.com.
There you go. And if you've got challenges for Ton.
Oh, yeah. It's on.
Like I've got.
We're going to be blowing stuff up because as the back of my shirt. One second.
Don't take it off.
I'm disappointed you have pants on.
You know you want to hit this. You sell those?
We're going to be coming out with these shirts. The stickers will be available at SHOT Show.
Oh, I like it. You got to save me a sticker, bro.
He said he's working. Is Matt working?
And then Whiskey River Beef for the best beef in America. Whiskey mash fed, grass fed, start to finish.
Bro, I got to say, his beef is amazing.
Is this code still good, or have we updated this code?
No, we're updating that for 2024 and so on. So the new code is going to be Talking Lead 10. Talking Lead 10 will get you a discount at the Whiskey River Beef store on any products that you buy.
So disregard that code and use Talking Lead
10.
You guys make it hard, don't you? Why don't you just do like TL10 or something?
Well, hey, we can change. It's easy. We can modify it however you need to.
No, that's fine. However you want.
Talking
working,
Lead 10.
Matt is working on mowing down on Asian trail mix. That's what he's working on.
Well,
It's attaching shipping.
Little midday snack there. So yeah, go show all our sponsors some love, Leadheads. Use those discount codes because that's how they know you're hearing about them and appreciate their sponsorship that makes this show happen each and every week. Also go check out Mission First Tactical. Go to missionfirsttactical.com, use the code LEADHEAD, and you're going to get 20% off Mission First Tactical. Use code LEADHEAD. You can go to seal1.com, Seal One and Done, the best gun cleaning, lubrication, gun protection product there is on the market. Best smelling also. Got a wonderful aroma. I wish I could smell it right now. My nose is stopped up. I got a little head cold going on. Seal1.com. Use the code LEADHEAD. You get 25% off any of their products there and their new gun cleaning rod system that they came out with. Very durable, heavy duty, easy to use gun cleaning rod kit. Seal One and Done, baby. And then Kraken cases.
Thank you.
I got it right.
You got it right.
Talking Lead 10, you get 10% off. Kraken. Have you got a Kraken case yet?
Nope.
You still don't have one? I still haven't got the gun case. You're supposed to send me a gun case. I haven't got a gun case yet, but it's in the mail, I'm sure. It's in the mail. And then for our AK cornered logoed apparel, you go to Factory 47, FAKTORY 47.com. Use the code LEADHEAD, get 10% off. Anything there. And Mean Arms gave you guys a new discount code a few episodes back. Anything at Mean Arms, those are the guys that came out with the the ball bearing delayed blowback system 9mm upper that they've got available. It's for sale now. You can use the code Talking Lead. It's just Talking Lead. You get 10% off. I do believe is what that is. And they were running this deal that if you bought one of their uppers, that you got so many mags too. I think it was like 4 magazines of their EXO mags. I took their magazine out and tried it out the other day too, and it ran really well. I think that's everybody right now. Did I forget anybody? ASP-USA, all caps Leadhead, and he upped it to 20%, Matt. He upped his from 15 to 20% on the discount. 2024 for you Leadheads. So anything on ASP-USA, Leadhead, 20% off. Did that pressure him any?
He's
doing shipping labels. He's working.
With his face full.
So Matt gets very into his work, and I get scolded a lot. He hates when I come into the room happy to be here. He wants downtrodden and misery and silence when I come in. And he can't defend himself if he won't come on camera. So,
Matt, you might have to sabotage his boat a couple of times like you did Chad's motorcycle to calm him down.
I almost sunk on Sunday. I got caught in like one of these storms we have now.
Yeah. I
was taking water over the back and everything else. My bilge wasn't working fast enough. I ended up having to beach it in the swamp, like pump it out. And then I couldn't fight. It said there was supposed to be like no rain and maybe 8-mile-an-hour winds. And it ends up like pouring rain and gusting like over 30. And I couldn't fight it. And thank God I have a mud boat. So eventually when I couldn't get across the lake, I just blazed my own trail straight through the marsh and made it back. But it was a sketchy one.
That's because you came into work happy.
That's the punishment. Yeah, he sabotaged your boat. I'm telling you, that's what he does.
I know.
That's what Matt does. He's this ultimate saboteur. So Leadheads, until the next episode, I want to hear from you. Email me, talkinglead@gmail.com. Send us your Jackwagon nominations, your Leadhead Brigade heroes, topics that you want us to talk about in future episodes of this, the AK Corner, guests that you'd like us to have on.
Just pictures of your beef.
And your beef.
and also I played Call of Duty this week with some Leadheads. They invited me into one of their Call of Duty games, So if you guys want me to play Call of Duty with you, which you don't because I suck, but it's fun. I have a good time. I'm Martavius X on Xbox. Martavius with the capital X at the end. And if I'm on, I'll be happy to join you and mess up your stats.
I might have to sign back on for the first time in like 7 or 8 years.
Oh, dude, it was like I haven't played in like a year, so I had all the updates. You know how you got to update and.
If you get a request from Unstable Ton, that's me.
Unstable Ton. Unstable Ton of fun. But yeah, lads, love hearing from you. Go subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on Instagram for all of our sponsors. The show, if you listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, it really helps us get out there. So it helps us with our ratings and our stats and, you know, all that stuff, the algorithms, that bullshit that they do that we have no control over. Only by you participating can we get pushed out to other people. And of course, word of mouth. You know, you guys have done a great job, word of mouth, getting us out there. But I know a lot of you aren't on the social media, but you know people that are. So have them go and like and follow us and do all that too. So, until the next episode, Leadheads, as always, keep your loved ones close.
And your firearms
closer.
And hot dogs closest.
And you hot dogs out of the mud.